Wow, check that out. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, these are potatoes and they are sprouting. Check it out. Some more over here, some back there. Got some over there as well. So, thanks for tuning in to the Hillside Garden. And today, I'd like to talk to you about planting your potatoes in the winter. So, this is obviously not the winter. This is St. Patrick's Day. So, happy St. Patrick's Day to everybody out there. But in my area, Zone 7A, 6B, depending on the year, here in western West Virginia, um, they say that St. Patrick's Day is the traditional day to plant your potatoes. Well, this is my low tunnel, little raised bed with, the PVC hoops on it with the one layer of the contractor's plastic on it. So I think this is, I'm not sure, 8 mil, maybe 10 mil. I'm not really sure. I have to go look, but it's held up. And anyways, last fall, if you follow my channel, you noticed that I planted these potatoes in this bed as an experiment in the winter time, maybe November, late October time, to just see if they would overwinter for one, and two, if they did, if they would grow on their own, and just compare the results as opposed to planting them, at this time of season. So, if you're planting your potatoes today, obviously you're going to have the potatoes, the tubers going to grow in the ground. They may have one or two little sprouts on the eyes, whatever. I don't know. But the soil, in my opinion, it just seems like it's cold and wet, and the potatoes may rot. I don't know. And it's supposed to rain like 6 of the next 7 days. So I think the traditional manner of planting these potatoes to me is just hit or miss. But I read something somewhere about doing this, about planting them in the fall, deep mulching, and add a lot of compost, a lot of organic material, mulch them deeply, and which I did here with this really thick layer of leaves and compost I put on there in the fall. And there you go, guys. These are the results. So I'm supposed to be planting potatoes today, and instead I'm looking at these guys popping up. Now they are under one layer of the plastic in the little improvised hoop house raised bed I have going on here. And like I said, this is so easy to make. It's just some rebar put into the ground with a PVC pipe bent across it, the plastic strung over that, and some little plastic clips. So this is a very inexpensive way to get a jump start on the spring, planting your seedlings and things such as that. It helps keep your plants alive. Like right back there, I showed you that lettuce. That is I forget the name of the lettuce. Salad bowl lettuce back there. There's some arugula and some spinach just right there in the inside, and a collard green in the back right there, if you can see it. They have survived the winter. They were grown from seed, planted in here in about September, October, and got established, and I picked on them throughout the winter time, and they are doing just fine. They're perking back up and they're growing. So this is under one layer of protection, what can be possible with this method. Now I'm going to show you the adjacent bed next door, which is also an experiment of growing potatoes planted in the fall to see how they'll overwinter and grow in the spring. However, these are unprotected. So I'm going to show you the difference in what to expect, at least for my results so far, of what the difference is in the two beds. So let me go show you that right now. All right, everybody, this is the adjacent raised bed. As you see, this is a little aluminum sided, same concept with the PVC pipes on top. But as you see, it's unprotected, aside from this deer netting. If it's going to come through, there you go. Keep the deer off of things. So this entire bed I grew potatoes in last year, and they did awesome. I made a video about that, so do check that one out. But if you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do so right now. Click the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up, drop me a comment, especially if you've ever done this with growing potatoes in the fall. I like to know about people's successes and or failures through different zones of the country, just as a learning thing, just for my own knowledge, and just it's fun to share things, just in my opinion. That's what this channel is all about, just sharing garden knowledge and just the joy of growing plants in your own stuff at your house. But anyhow, I noticed right here, this is one on this row here that has popped up and started to leaf out. So you can tell side-by-side differences of what one layer of protection is going to do for your overwintering potato project. But it's still growing. So definitely it's going to be a little bit behind. They may catch up, they may not. But I'm going to keep this experiment going, and I'll update you towards the end when I harvest, kind of like a side-by-side to see how much more to expect, or what the plants look like, or maybe these guys start off slower, but they'll catch up. Sorry, kind of losing focus there. But I did notice right here, kind of digging around through the mulch, didn't want to disturb too much. Right there, this guy right here, that's another eye is starting to poke up through the mulch there. Go ahead and cover you back up. But Yeah, this is deeply mulched with straw mulch and compost and leaves and everything. So this one was definitely mulched much deeper because it was unprotected. I thought maybe that might help do something with it. And also a double experiment with this is I've read everywhere that potatoes need more of an acidic soil so they do not get the disease called scab. I've never had a problem with that before, um, but I went ahead and mulched it with you can see the hardwood right here. That was the original layer, the same I put on the other bed, but also went ahead and threw a bunch of pine straw, pine mulch, whatever, pine needles on top of this to see maybe it'll lower the pH or something. I don't know, maybe the summer or spring or something I'll take a pH reading side by side comparison, see if it really changes anything overall. Or I might actually probably better off if I take it now and show you later on in the summer how much it changed as the pine kind of breaks down. That probably sounds a little bit better, maybe a little more scientific. I don't know. I just kind of go with it and just have fun with it, you know. So that's one other thing. Just never take time. Sorry about that. Never take time doesn't mean anything at all. Always take time to have some fun and just do some experiments. I mean, that's what it's all about. Just find different ways and different things to grow. So this is Dave, your hillside gardener here, just showing you a little bit of what's going on with my potato experiment. Hopefully you guys have a great St. Patrick's Day. Hopefully your gardens are doing awesome. And I'll see you next time here on the hillside with some more fun garden experiments and showing you off some plants or hopefully teaching you something and makes you come back. So we'll see you next time, guys. Bye.